Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello. If you have already been on this journey with us, welcome back. I just wanted to get on here and kind of do like a debt journey update. So if you watched our last video, you know that we had plans to kind of like get aggressive with our debt. I was working. We are just gonna live off my husband's income and then put all mine towards debt. Well, if you watch my other videos, you know that we've decided that we want me to be a full-time parent and for my husband to be the full-time worker, and we just decided that was what's best for our family. But just because we're doing that doesn't mean that we're no longer trying to pay off debt. And so I wanted to just jump on here and kind of update y'all on what that looks like. I made a few notes just so I can keep track of what number I'm on. But yeah, so I first want to say, if you are a stay-at-home mom and you're feeling like guilty or whatever because you're not bringing home an income and you guys are in debt and you're trying to get out of debt and you're thinking, well, if I was working, we could be going faster paying off debt. I just want to say, like, get those thoughts out of your head, get rid of mom guilt, get rid of all of that, because I know people have their different opinions or whatever, but let's just talk childcare alone. You're contributing, because when it comes to paying childcare, it is ridiculous, especially depending on what part of town you live in. It's crazy. So I know that I'm blessed that my husband thinks of it as our money, and I know that some people are going through that struggle where it's not the case in their household. But if he was paying you for childcare, then you would be making an income. Anyways, enough of that. Let's just jump into it. Number one is that I'm over our budget and our finances, so I have the time now to kind of watch where every dollar goes. Now, if I say I have the time, I don't want anyone to confuse it with like, oh, now I have all this time, I'm not working it, because if you're at home, you know that's not the truth. But I just have, like, my focus isn't split anymore, so I can kind of really focus on, you know, where our money is going. We budget monthly. Just kind of watching every dollar. My husband and I are good about doing our monthly budgets, but we decided we kind of need to have like weekly meetings, and so I can like set those up and kind of continue to watch where we are with that. I sharpen my skills so we don't have to outsource anything. So we have, like, an example of this is, like, we have 2 little girls, and so their hair has to be done. And so I was like, okay, I'm kind of good at braiding, but I'm like, let me get better at braiding so I don't ever have to pay someone to braid my girl's hair. So got on YouTube, learned how to do that. There you go. Or my friend is getting married this weekend. I want to wear my hair straight. My ends have not been clipped in forever. So guess who's doing that? Me. Number 3, I cook. Anybody who's trying to get out of debt, trying to be on a budget, should be cooking. Hands down. I don't care if you're a good cook, basic cook, don't feel like cooking. There's something for everybody. Invest in a crock pot or Instant Pot, and go from there. So I cook. We eat most of our meals at home. That saves a ton, because you know that if you're working and you're going fast, something's got to give. You can't do everything and be everywhere, so you will eat out more. We don't do that anymore. It's healthier and it's cheaper. I free up my husband's time to make more income. So when I was working, he couldn't work as much on his side business. Now he can, because I'm available more. I do little things to make a side income. I can tell you more about that in another video. I develop my gifts and talents because this is a lifestyle that my husband and I really enjoy, and we don't think that, like, it's gonna stop when our kids go to school. And so because I do like using my mind and I like being creative, I like doing that, I'm developing little things that can sustain us long term, if that makes sense. So any gifts and talents I have, I'm working on those. YouTube, my nonprofit, anything like that, just so that this can be something that we can continue to do without hurting us financially. I come up with creative ways for our family to hang out, or even just date night, so that we're not just instantly like, oh, okay, want to do something? Let's go spend all this money. I pray. This is like kind of like my last point, most important point. I pray, like I was talking to my girlfriends and I was just like, I pray specific prayers to the Lord. I have prayed over my husband, Lord, promote him. If this is what you want for our lifestyle and our family, promote him, increase his income, increase his clients, like all of that. And I have seen God, he's been so faithful. Even stuff like, my friends laugh at me, but my little car out there is like, it's on its last leg, but I will like lay my hands on my car and just pray over it. Like, God, anything that's going on, stretch this car out. Let's make it another 10,000 miles, right? So I just pray over that. And another thing that's really important for me and my husband is that we constantly remind ourselves like what season we're in. This is a season, yes, I could go make some good money, but that's not the season we're in. We're in the season of growing our family, raising these babies, growing our businesses, positioning ourselves to where we feel like God is calling us to be. We're not in the season of driving new fancy cars, wearing new fancy clothes, going on fancy vacations. And people will talk about you. They will say you're broke, you're struggling, whatever. But you have to decide, like me and my husband will look at each other and I'll be like, what season are we in? And we'll just remind each other, that's the season we're in. And that has been really helpful. So maybe just sit down and talk about what season are you in? You know, if you're a stay-at-home mom and, you know, and we're also not in the season of just being able to throw a bunch of money at debt. And that's something that I had to become okay with, because it feels good to, when I was working, just to put one of my whole paychecks to debt. But we're not in that season. It didn't work for our family. And so we're diligent in what we have, but it's a slower ball game now. And so I'll try to be better at kind of updating on these videos. Like this video if you want more videos like this, and comment below any videos you want me to do, like meal planning, how I do that, how we budget, like just the nitty gritty of that, what that looks like. You know, side income, what it looks like, so just kind of develop things. I don't know, whatever you guys want, just leave it in the comments below. This is really important to me. I don't know, it's because I'm a nerd and I still like the numbers, or just the excitement of giving our kids just a healthy financial background when they are launched out into the world. So yeah, thanks for joining. Subscribe if you want to follow our journey, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.